Well, hello and welcome to another Daily Dominion. It is Saturday, and that means we have cards and landscapes from all of the expansions. We have some plunder stuff. We have empires, allies, hinterlands, cornucopia, menagerie, dark ages, rising sun, and the base set. Wow, a lot of variety. I think allies is the only card that expansion that has two cards, and of course the ally. Way of the Worm is also from Menagerie and also a project from Renaissance. So yeah, that makes for 10 expansions. Super cool. Anyways, I'm rambling already. This kingdom, yeah, looks like there is a lot going on, and it truly is. Let me hide my camera for a sec. Yeah, we have Chariot race for extra victory points, a cantrip that sometimes gives you victory points and coins for revealing more higher valued cards than your opponent. Can be somewhat swingy if you can get a thin deck and you still have a few coppers in it, and your copper is top decked when your opponent plays their Chariot races, then you might be in for a sad time. But I don't think it's going to be super relevant here, as there's also a lot of other rather fast stuff going on. We have Change for Trashing, which can trash a card gaining another card costing more than it, more coin than it. For example, it can turn a copper into a province right away, and you get 8 debt for that. And if you have any debt, you just get +3 money from the change. Um, Very interesting, and also with sewers, it might be a good way to thin down rather quickly, as sewers will let you trash other cards when you trash cards. And yeah, then for draw, we have Stowaway and Hunting Party. I think a few hunting parties early on will be strong, then maybe later we add Stowaways, but it's a bit precarious with the village situation. The villages here are specialists and contract. Let me show you this again. And yeah, maybe we'll go for a few specialists, and yeah, that will offer us a lot of flexibility, especially since we want to be playing highways a lot. But yeah, highways are also a thing that really appreciates plus buy. And here we don't really have any immediate plus buy. We have Animal Fare, which will provide plus buy once the first pile empties. The only pile I could see maybe emptying is if your opponent plays a lot of Marauders, but yeah, with Change as the only trashing, it might be worth it. With Change combined with Sewers, I'd say Marauder might not hurt that much, but still, the runes can be a nuisance, I guess. Yeah, so the game plan would be to get drawing somewhat. Let's look at the kingdom plot. And yeah, exactly what I told you. There's a light attack in Bureaucrat and also light attack in Marauder. Can be annoying junking. Um, Architect's Guild might also be interesting for extra gains. I don't know if later on you. Let me show you the text again. Later on, when you gain a province, you might want to immediately gain an animal fare with it. And then later on, you could change the animal fare into a province for just 1 debt. Super powerful in principle, but yeah, I'm not sure how well we are going to have our deck under control. The aim would be to play our deck every turn, have not only one, but more than one change in there. Yeah, Animal Fare might also help out provide money during the turn. So when you play the first change, you get some debt, then you play Animal Fare, pay the debt off, and then you can change something else into something more valuable instead of having the +3 from this change. Although, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough to thin down and get everything going, but it should still be fast enough. Yeah, what else? I'm checking my microphone, it's recording. Let's look at the openings. I didn't, let me fix it. There we are. I didn't properly run the command for creating this opening plot, so it was still the one from yesterday. But yeah, I think the 4-3 is better by a good margin here than the 5-2, because I think in both cases you want to open change. I mean, you could go for a hunting party, you could go for highway. I think hunting party would be the best other option, when as it would probably just cycle you through if you see it turn 3 and leave you with a clean shuffle. Maybe you'll hit change. But it's a rather sad thing to open, and yeah, you want to get changing early, then you will hope to not see the change actually turn 3, but rather 3 money turn 3 to buy sewers and get going from there. But yeah, that's pretty simple, I think. That's pretty I'm pretty confident that this would be the best opening here. So yeah, let's start this game, and I will opening change and be a bit sad. I mean, Chariot race is of course also an option. You can get lucky seeing one of your estates, but be a bit sad that we have these 2 coppers and our buys here. And yeah, we do get to buy sewers here, and we get to change into something better. Now this for sure wants to be a hunting party. We could debate as to whether to trash this stage with the sewers or just a copper. But I think had we trashed yet another estate, then okay, then we would maybe trash the copper already, as it's a worse change target. But um, yeah, for now let's keep the coppers around and pay off this debt. Change into hunting party. And yeah, this is looking great. We're going to cycle through all of this stuff here. And we still have 1 debt. Actually, that's not great. But yeah, because we don't get to thin. But yeah, do we add another hunting party or a specialist? Specialist might look a bit silly if it doesn't connect yet. So yeah, another thing later will be highways, which will be great with change, as we can lower the cost of everything. We just need to be cognizant of not lowering it below 1. Then we can turn coppers into anything at reduced prices. Um, yeah, let's play it safe, and maybe cycle through here, get this hunting party, get this other hunting party, and miss the change, unfortunately. Yeah, this was really bad that the change bottlenecked here, and also that we didn't get to play it last turn, as we had the 1 debt left over. But now I feel better adding a specialist. Maybe, yeah, nice that the other hunting party is on top. We will find the estate, we will find the specialist. Amazing. Now, do we want to um, gain another hunting party here? That could be an option with the specialist. Or do we want to just change twice? But that sounds worse, because the second play will just be... Yeah, I think I like getting another hunting party here. Gain a copy of that, change this estate into a highway, and now also we are left without any debt. That's really good. And yeah, slowly we'll get our deck rolling. Now here, I think we want to specialist the highway to turn the coppers into something. So yeah, let's do that. Just play it twice, I think. And you could also gain another copy yet, but I like clearing off this last copper and just changing into, and maybe changing into a highway directly. So yeah, could also just change into a chariot race and then buy a highway, or it really doesn't matter. We can also do so. Yeah, does this want to be maybe a specialist even? Yeah, just go for more specialists. And now pick up a chariot race or a stowaway for some extra reliability. I think we're drawing fine enough, I'm saying, and as we miss hitting any significant number, let's just double play this change, to be honest. And trash a bit more. Now, next turn we will have a bit of debt then. Actually, that's not great. But if we change into a specialist, then we will be able to double play this change. And yeah, if we play it again now, we will only have one debt, and then maybe even a Chariot race will hit. Let's see. No, well. Yeah. Now, how do we do this? Let's get another highway in. Play normally, gain a copy. I wish I knew what the last card is, but I think it's just a copper. Draws a hunting party. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Well, this is still fine. We did see, best AI's change there, but of course, yeah, I should have thought a bit more about this, yeah, before doing that, but that means that we don't have to waste anything here. Let's now, yeah, we have specialist. Yeah, we don't have any drawable things in there, so maybe we just gain another highway here. Play normally, gain a copy, and draw up, and gain yet another copy of a highway. Play normally, gain copy. Do we even want to play this highway? I think it's good. So let's do play it. Pay off this debt. Do we even want to trash this copper, or do we want to keep it around? I think we keep it around, actually, at this point. We're so thin that it really, yeah, it will enable us to even do one more change thing, and we will also be able to pay off the debt, which will be really good for next turn. And now here, I think we just pick up another Chariot race, I guess. It could also be a change, but yeah, let's go like this and wait for what the AI is doing. But I like our position now. We do have a majority of the highways. We have a lot of specialist stuff going on to gain stuff. Now we might want to pick up an animal fair for extra buys, as the highways will pile soon. We also have good defenses in place overall with all of these, with the hunting party on top. And yeah, actually it's the most expensive card in our deck currently, so let's just play the Chariot race, but AI also has a highway. Maybe if we gain an animal fair later this turn, then we might be able to do some stuff with that. But for now, I think we just play this normally, gain a copy, and search for the next specialist. Amazing. We have 3 specialists, so we can get the last 3 highways, then change into an animal fair. And can we? No, we can't, because then we won't have enough actions. Actually, that lets me contemplate playing this highway first here. Yeah, let's hope we find the other specialist or a hunting party. Yeah, amazing. This will give us some village space, although we might not. It's a bit annoying. I think we might need to play this Chariot race. We won't get this victory point, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah. But now we can easily do what we strive to do, play normally, and I'm playing so badly. I didn't remember we had a 4th specialist. But anyways, we can play this again, play this again, play this normally, and gain the last copy. Now we can even gain a copy of a specialist and change into, I mean, do we want to play more highway first, or do we want to change into animal fair and then draw? No, let's actually draw specialist highway here. We're actually a bit short on draw, to be honest. But yeah, there's just more highways in there, so we can just double play this one. Play normally, play again, normally, change into animal fair, don't trash any cards. And yeah, we should be able to double province here, right? Yeah, amazing. Yeah, provinces cost 0 now, everything costs 0 now. So maybe we stack up on draw and get the first province. Yeah, could also contemplate gaining a Marauder for just to have something to feed our change with. But really, the main stuff going on now is a specialist animal fair, um, specialist animal fair stuff. So yeah, maybe I could have even double played the highway there, the animal fair there with specialist instead of double playing this highway. Well, it's too late for this now. Let's just take this province in order to be safe against a potential pile out, whatever, but we have all the specialists, we have all the control. Even though AI might win a few chariot races here, it has 4 of them, I think. But yeah, it already stops its turn here, changes into a province. Okay, good play. But yeah, this is looking really easy now, like a walk in a park, as long as we, yeah, as long as we keep being concentrated. Maybe we change the chariot race into an animal fair later, but for now, here we can just play these, find a few of our specialists, and yeah, maybe yeah, we are a bit short on draw once again, but I'm happy just playing this again. We even find another specialist. Play this again to double play the animal fair. Yeah, I think just double playing it is best. Play normally. Let's gain a copy here, because I only want to play this highway once before changing into the animal fair. Otherwise we couldn't. And yeah, unfortunately this specialist is going to have to double play this highway instead of the hunting party, but I think it's fine. No, we don't want to trash anything here. And yeah, play this again. Play it normally, or maybe we had a win on a state somehow. I don't mind. Now, this chariot race will not do anything of any value except for drawing us a card. Maybe we want to actually worm it, but maybe we also want to gain another hunting. Yeah. Let's just go like this. Yeah, I would love to do the animal fair twice there. So yeah, let's just double play this. What have we top decked? What did we have in our discard? I think it's another specialist, right? Yeah, I think that's fine to leave on top. Play normally, play again, play normally. And yeah, just go for an estate to our exile. And quintuple province, I guess. There is no pile out just yet. So can go for maybe double province and just more hunting party. That leaves piles a bit low. I could be concerned with AI's chariot races and all that stuff. But honestly, the only extra gains it has is the change. So we also shouldn't mind too much. Yeah, let's just set up for one last big turn. We're ahead in points comfortably. We don't leave that little amount of provinces. And yeah, of course, if you see a hand like this, though, you immediately get punished for leaving the specialist on top. Now let's hope that AI cannot capitalize on this. I'm happy I didn't take the other hunting party actually, because otherwise maybe AI could get the animal fares down to get the hunting parties, lower them, and get buy an animal fare somehow. But yeah, this is annoying. Now we have the option of changing into a province or just double playing the animal fare to gain the province. Let's just do that. Play this again. And yeah, buy a province, I guess. AI still doesn't have the capabilities of doing anything, but yeah, this dud, of course, was rather unfortunate. We could even get by a survivors or a copper. Um, it was not uncalled for, but look at this hand. We just needed a few nice thingies. But yeah, even if I could double province here, we would be super safe. Like, yeah, this could have been over a turn earlier, for sure. Yeah, I think we have enough specialists to just play this normally, play it again, play more specialists, and just click through all of this stuff and play it again. Play this again to play yet another hunting party, play normally. Okay. Play it again. I'm sorry, this is a bit on the slow side, but all we need to do is double province this turn, which we'll easily be able to do. So you might tune out already, and I'm just auto-clicking here through all of these options. Yeah, let's just play this, play it again, draw our deck. Play the specialist again to play another specialist normally. Yeah, let's get started with the highway plays. I guess play again, play normally. With the animal fair plays, play normally, play again. Okay. I guess one more double highway play. How many highways do we actually have? We have played, yeah, I mean, even if we just it really shouldn't matter too much. Maybe even the chariot race. I don't know what we have down there. So yeah, let's play this. I normally, and yet again, now we can change into this animal fair. We don't need to trash any cards here. And yeah, no, that hunting party will pick up the animal fair, I guess. So no chariot racing for that, unless we, yeah, now everything costs 0. Go for the other chariot race, which we don't have. But man, I don't know. I could have played this turn differently, like a lot differently, and we could have gotten way more points. But yeah, it really doesn't matter. You can just buy the last provinces and duchies, and I'm sorry I held you up. So what I mean by this is, of course, I could have tried to empty the hunting parties with the specialist games, and then we would have gotten more buys from our animal fairs. But yeah, I don't know. I like this kingdom. This was fun, but also the AI didn't put up much of a fight. Change and sewers trashing is just much, much quicker. I believe this one could be done in like 11 turns, maybe 10 even. Given that we didn't have the greatest early draws, like we had the 5-2, okay, but then we hit sewers, but then we left this one dead that the next change couldn't really make sense of, and we couldn't trash that shuffle. Then the change bottom deck. So really, we didn't have optimal early draws, but it didn't matter. And yeah, getting a lot of specialists, a lot of highways, a lot of hunting parties is really important here to then thin out the coppers. Let's look at the deck constellations once again. Yeah, this is a beautiful deck constellation. Even though, as we saw, you're still not protected from completely dudding. Maybe I shouldn't have left that specialist on top that turn, but maybe in hindsight you're also always smarter. I didn't think that much of it. Could have played that chariot race to pick it up before the dud, but it's fine. And maybe it was a bit greedy, I guess. But we were out of AI's range anyways. Like, look at this set deck. A lot of chariot races, hunting parties, but still 7 coppers. And if you know anything about chariot race decks, is that, well, this is a bad chariot race deck with 7 coppers. Yeah, just the main difference here being sewers, just allowing us to trash a lot quicker. Anyways, yeah, as always, I'm starting to ramble toward the end of the video, but and also it was 25 minutes, I'm sorry. But I still hope you enjoyed this, and I will try to catch you in the next one, whichever that might be. Goodbye.